rise for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to the Texas, one state, under God, one indivisible.
I will graduate from high school to equip to excel in the college and career of my choice, dominate 21st century skills in leadership, knowledge, language, and technology, compete in a global economy, and serve as a successful citizen in my community.
Please remain standing for a moment of silence.
You may be seated.
Students, don't forget that the next week will be second round of TELPAS testing. It will start again on Tuesday and continue until Thursday. Those of you who are not testing, you need to make sure that you are working hard. Benchmarks will be coming up right before spring break. Yes, guys, we are almost there.
John Lewis is from Alabama, and he's the chairman of SNCC, the Student Nonviolent Coordinating Committee. Almost every civil rights event and confrontation, John Lewis was playing a role throughout the 60s. He is working on strategy, tactics. He's at the very center of the civil rights movement. SNCC had been in Selma since early 1963. King arrives on January 2nd, 1965. And so by the time the world focuses its attention on Selma, students had been organizing and thousands of people had been arrested in Selma for the preceding 2 years. John Lewis is a part of that. The students of SNCC vote not to participate in the Selma to Montgomery March. They didn't believe in these big stage demonstrations. They thought they were counterproductive. They thought they were more cosmetic. They believed in grassroots organizing. They wanted to organize poor people to take control over the political process.
And so John Lewis decided he wanted to march, even though the organization had voted not to march. He said he would march as an individual and not represent the organization.
John Lewis was very instrumental in giving the kind of leadership that we felt was needed in order to actually continue our march. And because of his particular leadership, he came and joined our group, that front line of that march.
He stays side by side with the SCLC and Martin Luther King for the duration of that campaign. So the victory that comes out of the Selma to Montgomery March, that culminating victory, that also includes all of those episodes that occurred beforehand. John Lewis was a part of that.
The Perseverance rover on Mars recorded its moon, Phobos, as it crossed in front of the sun last week, which caused a Martian eclipse. The rover was able to take 68 images from its position at G0 crater. What is fascinating about seeing this eclipse is that it looked like stick-on doodly eyes. Every time these eclipses are observed, they allow scientists to measure shifts in Phobos' atmosphere. What they notice is that Phobos is on a collision course with Mars, and made it there in about 50 million years. Scientists are very surprised by the image this eclipse has given off this time around. How cool.
In the words of Muhammad Ali, he who is not courageous enough to take risks will accomplish nothing in life. Sometimes the only thing you can do is look fear in the face and go for it anyway. You'll never know what could happen if you only try. This is Kenya Wajardo
and Audrey Garza
signing off. Have a great day.